and welcome to Do You Know Your Child Season 5. I'm your host, Sho. The greatest gifts you can give your children are the roots of responsibility and the wings of independence. Children need chores. They need to know that when they clean their rooms or put back their toys, they feel good about themselves. Providing responsibilities for your child increases their worth. They know if they do these things, they get rewarded. And it's not about monetary payments. It's about showing them that they need to care for their things. They need to cherish what they have, and home is the first place to start. It's vital to discipline in order to raise a confident child. They will be exposed to positive and negative influences. Giving them responsibilities and having them follow through is a way of exposing them to accountability. In our last show, our participants made some commitments. Let's see how well they're doing.
Well, I'm keeping up with my commitment by, by not playing too much electrical gadgets, reading more, and that's about it. I have read about like 5 or 6 books.
Children need to be given appropriate levels of responsibility. Giving children a chance to feel in control will build self-esteem and meet their need for autonomy. Children need to feel they're loved for who they are, not for what they do. Parents can show this in hundreds of ways. Listening to them chatter, spending time together, asking their opinion, forgiving their mistakes, and giving them advice. A child who feels loved develops a strong sense of self-worth and meets their needs for relatedness. Give children responsibility for tasks such as setting the table, putting back their toys, making their bed, and folding laundry. It'll increase their feeling of competency and bolster their problem-solving skills. Let's welcome our first participant.
Hi everyone, my name is Nezar Alkar Tsering. I just turned 13 on August 10th, and I live in this house with my grand auntie, my grandmother, my grandfather, my mother, my father, and yeah, that's it. And I do have 2 dogs outside. So I study in Rook School in class 7A. And today I'm going to be showing you my wonderful family. So this is my paternal grandfather, who is my father's father. And here we have my mother. And my dad isn't here, my father isn't here because he had to go for some work outside the country, so he's out of station. And then even my grandmother and my grand auntie are also out of the house as they have gone for some important work outside. But I'm bringing my father to Do You Know Your Child just to check how much he knows me, and we also want to bond a bit on the show.
Please introduce yourself.
Thank you. My name is Wang Chuk, and I work for Drocare.
Yes, okay.
I'm based in Paro.
Okay, all right.
So that gave me all the reason to come for this show here.
You've come here all the way from Paro?
Paro, yes.
Wow,
yes.
okay.
I'm based in Paro.
Yes.
My office is in Paro, but I live here. So I go in the morning and I come back in the evening.
Oh, wow.
So I travel. So when I leave from here, it's early morning, and by the time I'm back, it's late evening.
Wow, okay, that's a long commute.
Yeah, so that gave me all the reason to come to the show. To ensure I'm there for my daughter here.
Very true, Les. I'm glad. So tell me, you have come here with your daughter. Tell me about your daughter. What kind of a girl is she, her personality?
She's very responsible, and I assume, I think that's there in the ladies, I think, the female, very, very responsible. She takes care of me, and I mean, you won't know how much she briefed me before coming here. Okay. What to do, what not to do, and
really?
Even before we came out of the car, she was telling me what to do, what not to do.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
All right, so she's already warned you.
Yeah, she already warned me what to do, what not to do. So that's, I think, what ladies are,
I see, all right. You're very lucky then.
Yeah,
you
I
have
think
someone
everybody,
who's
whose daughters are lucky, I should say that,
Yes, very true.
And again, I'm not saying sons are not good, but daughters, if you have daughters, I'm better. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Yes, true. I agree. Have you watched Do You Know Your Child before?
Yeah, a lot of times, and it's because of my daughter only again.
Oh, okay, all right. So, but I'm going to go ahead and explain to you the rules anyways, la.
Okay.
Very simple. I have 10 questions here. I'm going to ask you these 10 questions about your daughter, first to you. Then I'll ask these questions to your daughter, and we'll tell you the answers, and that'll be your score, okay? But don't put any kind of pressure on yourself, because it's very easy peasy questions, and the scores will not be reflective of the type of parent you are. It's just a fun game, la.
No problem.
Okay. Alrighty. So, question number 1. Where is your daughter's dream destination?
She likes to go to Bangkok.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, she's already been there, but yeah, I would say Bangkok.
Okay. If I maybe present the question to her this way, let's say if I say, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? So would she still pick Bangkok?
I won't be surprised if she says Disney World in America.
Okay, all right, okay. Number 2, who is her favorite relative or cousin?
My sister's daughter,
And what's her name?
Yusel Yuden.
Okay. Are they of the same age, la?
No, she's 5 years younger to my daughter.
Oh, okay, all
But they
right.
get along very well, and they've grown up together, in fact.
I see. All right. Number 3, who is her best friend?
She has 2 best friends. One is Tenzin Tendrup, and other one is Gasu.
Okay, all right. You've met them both.
Yes, yes, both of them. I mean, I'm very friendly with both of them.
Okay. What subject is her favorite at school?
She likes English.
English, okay. Number 5, who is her favorite actor? Does she watch movies?
Movies, yeah. I see her watching. I'm not so many movies, but I think she's fond of this guy called Karma Samdrup, the Bhutanese actor.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Karma Samdrup. We've had him here on the
Yeah,
show.
I saw. She showed me that video yesterday.
Yes, all right, okay.
On the YouTube.
Karma Samdrup, all right. What about actors from outside Bhutan? Maybe
Not so much, I think. I've not
Okay.
seen her watching too many movies.
less, okay. Then. Number 6, where is her favorite restaurant?
There are 2 places I usually take her. One is this near Changlam Plaza. What's that? Coffee Culture.
Coffee culture.
She likes eating sandwiches there.
Okay.
And the other one is Burgers Point.
Okay, all right. Number 7, what is her ambition in life?
At this moment, she really doesn't know what ambition is. That's what I've been asking her, but she doesn't know what ambition is. But she tells me that she wants to be an architect.
Architect, okay.
Yeah.
Number 8, what is her roll number in class?
13.
Okay. Number 9, her favorite activity with dad, you.
We go for trekking, hiking. We do a lot of walk
Okay.
on the
all right.
weekends.
Okay, great. Last question. If she could have one of the following as her pet, which would she go for? A fish, a cat, or a dog?
Dog.
A dog, all right. You've answered all the 10 questions. We will now ask these questions to your daughter, Neta. We have finished talking with the father. Now we have the daughter with us. There you go. Hi. Welcome to Do You Know Your Child?
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself.
So my name is Nezarul Kartsering. I study in Druk School. I am from Ha. Well, my father's from Ha and my mother's from Trashigang.
Okay.
And I'm in class 7A. And I'm 12 years old, but I will be turning 13 tomorrow.
Oh my God! Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Am I the first one to wish you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Yay! I'm so happy. Okay, happy birthday once again.
Thank you.
You'll be 13, you said?
Yes.
What are you planning to do for tomorrow then?
I think I'll just distribute some sweets among my friends and teachers.
Okay. All right, great, perfect. I have asked your dad 10 questions, okay, about you. I'm going to ask these 10 questions to you, all right? But before that, tell me, why did you decide to come to Do You Know Your Child?
Well, I saw that this show was really fun, and then you get to interact with your parents, and your parents will know more about you, and you also might learn more about your father and parents. Basically,
That's true. That's true. And Neza, I know actually that you are one of the regular watchers, viewers of DNU, right?
yes. I enjoy it very much watching it on TV.
Well, let me take this opportunity on behalf of the team of Do You Know Your Child and the producer especially to thank you for watching it and for giving us constant feedback, because I know you write to us every
Yes.
now and then, so that's really good. Thank you so much. Neza, what does that mean, by the way, Neza?
Neza, there are actually many meanings. Some people say like to keep away sickness and all that, and everyone has different perspectives, la, so I'm not really sure what's the specific meaning. La.
Okay, who gave you that name?
I think my Neza comes from my father, and then
Okay.
Drolkar maybe grandfather, and Tsering is our surname. La.
Oh, okay, so maybe your father is the right person to ask then, Neza.
Yeah, as you said, it has different meanings, but of all of the different meanings, what I took into account is it's something out of love,
Oh, okay.
a result of love or something like that, you know.
Oh,
That's what
wow.
it means.
Okay, all right, that's a beautiful
But there are a lot of
name.
religious meanings also.
Yes,
But what
I
I
see.
took was something, a fruit of love kind
I
of a thing.
see. All right, okay, indeed, all right. Okay, Neza, are you ready now
Yes.
for your questions?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 1. Where is your dream destination?
Dream destination, I like traveling, not in cars.
Yeah.
I get car sick more than 5 hours.
Oh,
But then planes, I actually can travel overnight also. La. So I think my dream destination would be Australia,
Australia. Okay, why Australia?
because my very close cousin lives there. Her father had gone there for studies, Yusel. Yusel's my cousin's name, not her father's name. So,
Alright.
and then I miss her a lot.
Hi, okay.
Plus, she's gonna come back really soon, but so yeah.
Okay, so if you and Yusuf could go anywhere on this planet, where would you go?
I think I've visited some places which has almost everything, like Bangkok and Singapore, pretty much the same. So I think I don't really have a dream destination, but let's just keep it as Japan.
Japan? Okay, all right. Question number 2 for you. Favorite relative or cousin?
Yusel.
Yusel. Okay, tell me why.
Because she's also my best friend at home, and she plays with me, and we have 5 years of gap, but that doesn't matter because when she wants to become a child, I become a little kid, and I think when I get serious, she can also get serious.
Wow, okay, all right. Question number 3 for you. Who is your best friend?
I have many best friends, la. They actually differ, but my best friends I think would be Tenzin and Gasu.
All right, okay. She's looking at that corner because Gasu's
Gasu.
in the studio with us. Okay, question number 4. What's your favorite subject at school?
Favorite subject at school? I don't think I actually have one, but then maybe we can keep it as English.
Okay, is that also a subject that you do well in?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Number 5. Who is your favorite actor?
I don't really watch many films, and even if I do, I don't really focus on them, and I'm like, oh, this one, I have to research on this person. So, Bhutanese Bewachin, I think I'll take Uncle Karma Samdrupla, Uncle
Okay.
Superman.
Yes.
I watched his episode on this show too. La.
Yes, I was just going to mention, I told that to your father, and even your father knows about that. Question number 6. Which restaurant is your favorite?
Burger Point.
Burger Point. What's your favorite food in there?
The beef burger is really good. The beef momo is also really good.
All right, okay. Number 7. What is your ambition in life?
An architect or an aeronautical engineer.
Oh, wow. Why?
Architect because I love to draw, and aeronautical engineer because it might be fun.
All right,
Things,
okay.
Try new things.
Yes, true. Question number 8. Your roll number in class.
13.
Your favorite activity with your dad?
I like going for trekking or drawing with him or reading, many things.
Okay, so do you think your dad finds enough time to spend with you?
Yes,
Okay,
he makes time. He's very balanced.
That's really good. And it's actually good that you notice that he makes time for you. So that's a good relationship there. If you could have one of the following animals as your pet, which would you adopt or have? Number 1, a fish. Number 2, a cat. Or 3, a dog.
A dog.
Why a dog?
Because dogs can be good company. They can kind of understand your feelings even though they can't talk back. And dogs make you feel good. You can scratch them sometimes, or if you're sad, you can just talk to them. And yeah, dogs.
Have you ever had a pet before?
I don't really think so. Like when I go to Bangkok or Singapore, there are these places in the fair where you catch fish with that net. So there I had fishes for 2-3 days because I had to come back.
Okay, all right. But you would love to have a pet dog.
Yes.
All right, okay. Neza, you have answered all the 10 questions beautifully. Now, we'll take a look at your father's score, okay?
Yes.
Where is your daughter's dream destination?
I won't be surprised if she says Disney World in America.
In Australia?
Who is her favorite relative or cousin?
My sister's daughter.
Yusuf.
Who is her best friend?
One is Tenzin Tendulkar and the other one is Gasu.
Tenzin and Gasu.
What subject is her favorite at school?
English.
English?
Who is her favorite actor?
Karma Samrup.
Karma Samrupla.
Where is her favorite restaurant?
Burgers Point.
Burger Point.
What is her ambition in life?
Architect.
Architect, okay.
An architect or an aeronautical engineer.
What is her roll number in class?
13.
13.
Her favorite activity with dad?
Trekking, hiking.
Hiking or drawing with him.
If she could have one of the following as her pet, which would she go for? A fish, a cat, or a dog?
Dog.
A dog.
All right, Nita, I have your dad's score with me. Let's take a look at the questions your Appa wasn't able to answer correctly, okay? The first question your Appa didn't answer correctly was on dream destination. Both your answers mentioned Bangkok, but your Appa said you would want to go to Bangkok because you've been there a couple of times, and you said that you've been to Bangkok, but you would firstly go to Australia, pick up your cousin, and go to Japan, right? But Appa said if you didn't go to Bangkok, you would want to go to Disney World in America.
Oh, yeah.
That's also a beautiful option there, right? But don't worry, it was a big open-ended question. You could have picked anywhere from, I don't know how many countries there are more. Would you know?
Over 200.
Okay. I don't know. So, but yeah, so that was the one question your father wasn't able to answer correctly. The others, he was able to beautifully answer, all of them correctly. So your dad's score is 9 out of 10.
Oh, that's really, really good.
That's
Yes.
what she was worried, yesterday.
I literally wrote stuff like favorite food, pizza, koshima, koshima, koshima,
Yeah.
favorite actor, Karma Samdrop, favorite book, this, and sent it to him on WhatsApp and told him to memorize it like a little kid.
And you memorized.
Yeah.
He did so well.
There were some questions that I didn't mention that came here today, but I'm thankful he answered them.
Yes, so that I mean, I'm glad that the two of you were able to exchange messages and actually even practice of some sort, right? But in addition to that, like you mentioned, there were some things that you didn't tell him, but he knew. So that's I think that speaks volumes about the kind of relationship you have between the two of you. So great score, 9 out of 10. That does not mean your dad will get complacent. He'll be like, oh, I'm a good dad. I don't need to work hard anymore. No. So it's just now that he got 9 out of 10, this is just a score from 10 questions. He will have lots more to learn about you. He will lots more to share with you, and you two will find enough time to learn about each other and learn about life. Your Appa will have so many wisdom to impart to you as you grow, Imam. So, okay, so 9 out of 10, congratulations to you.
Thank you, madam.
All right. Okay, now let's go to our next segment, which is the commitment. I have, Niza, from your dad, 3 commitments, okay? I want you to pick one, okay? And you can read it out.
She can read my handwriting.
All right. Do you think you can?
I will take her for annual holiday to a place she's never been before.
Ooh, okay, that's good. All right. So you said you've been to Singapore, you've been to Thailand,
India.
India.
Yeah.
Okay, where would you want to go next then?
Japan, I think. To meet Doraemon.
Okay.
I think I got that when I was 5 or 7.
Oh, you still have it?
Yeah.
Good. All right, so where would you want to go then? Your Appa said he'll take you. But you have to understand that it might not be this year, or might not be next year too. It'll have to be at a time where he can financially and at the same time where he can spend time with you. He won't be able to send you alone, right? And he want to give you a good holiday. So he will have to save up. He will also have to save enough time, okay? So you'll have to understand that before you decide where you go, okay? So do you know? You don't have to know where you want to go right now. You can talk to your dad later. But if you know right now, I would love to know.
I think Australia, because we are anyways going to get my cousin, so that's pretty much sure now.
Mbemo. Okay, great then. Australia it is. Okay, so are you happy with her answer?
Yes, yes.
We asked Neza to write 3 commitments from her side too for you. But Neza decided that she wanted, rather than dropping in requests for you, she decided to drop 3 promises, right? She doesn't have to do all 3. She just has to do one that her dad picks up, okay? So you'll pick up one and we'll find out what she's promising you.
Should I just read out or tell you my feelings?
Read out.
You can first read out and then,
I listened to my father's advice.
Oh, all right. And what do you feel about
Okay,
it?
my advice is, I wrote in one of the papers that time.
That she didn't pick up.
During
okay.
that time, we had something called outside. I keep telling her, when you were small, we had something called outside, which they don't have now.
No, I agree.
So I want her to go outside. Each time, on the weekend, I take her outside and I tell her, look at the green plants, look at green. I just say, look at green now outside. And when they're driving also, I say, look at green trees around. It'll give some rest to your eyes.
Yeah.
So my only advice to you is, less of, all these gadgets. Go
Agree.
outside.
That's
Go outside.
a brilliant advice, and I would like to throw that advice to all our viewers out there, even the parents, because like your dad and I were talking, a lot of us are involved in our phones, our iPads, TV, and some laptops, right? And sadly, it has no age bar. Like people who are babies, toddlers are playing with iPads, right? And there are older people who are doing the same. So I love that advice. All right, so you're good with your commitment?
Yes.
All right, okay. We are done with that now. We'll go to next segment.
Dear Dad, you have been the best dad I could have ever asked for. You know how to behave in every situation, so I become better. You have always kept me positive and in such a way that I keep getting better with each passing day. I know I'm quite a worrisome child. I worry about every little thing, but you have never gotten irritated. Instead, you have always taught me that whatever is bound to happen will happen, but you must always work hard and try your best. If I list down the good things about you, my list will never end. So I just want you to know that you will always be my role model, and even if I come close to becoming like you, I would have achieved everything in life. With love, Nezarul Karchering.
How beautifully written, Neza.
Almost bringing tears in my eyes.
I can see that. I
Yeah.
can see that.
Almost.
Look at you. Khalid, I'll take this from you, and now it's Dad's turn to read his letter.
Dear Neza, tomorrow is your 13th birthday. I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday to let you know how much we love you. You've been a wonderful daughter, a loving granddaughter, and not to mention a wonderful friend. Our prayer is that you remain the way you are, as a disciplined, hardworking, and a loving daughter. Stay the way you are, smile always. Love, Appa.
Oh, all right. Okay. Have you ever written a letter to your daughter before?
Never.
Never.
This is
So
the
this
first
is your
time.
first.
And that also with hand,
Yes.
It was so difficult for me to write. I mean, my hand went couldn't
We're
even
not
write
used
properly.
to it.
Yeah.
I know. We used to write letters back in the days when your mom and dad were dating, I'm guessing. But that ended. That
Yeah,
art
now
ended.
no more.
I have these books. The first book that I have is My Life by Trim Damchen Jamyang Hamo, a delightful handwritten journal of an 8-year-old. Okay? This is an autographed copy. Then we have Coming Home by Pema Yudin. And we have these books from Quinso, along with the Kupa of the Majesties with His Royal Highness the Gyaltsime. In addition to that, I have this very special gift for you. This is the handwritten letter that your dad wrote, right, for you. The first letter your dad ever wrote. I still have my dad's first letter for me. And because you are one of the regular watchers, we want you to be, how do you say now, the ambassador for Do You Know Your Child. So we have this button for you, this badge, okay? You can use it on your Tego or your, I don't know, try and influence other kids to come here. And along with that, we have, I'm sure you know what this is.
Yes.
All right, so it's this Titan watch for being a brilliant guest on the show. Thank you so much. I'll put this in here, okay? Thank you so much for coming. For the father, because he took out from his busy schedule this time to be with you here and come all the way from Baro.
No problem, not a problem.
And I will also give your father this letter, okay? Because while I have a feeling this is not your first letter to your dad.
Actually, I think it is.
It is,
Oh,
yes.
okay, all right. So this is also very special. However, this is not the last letter, right, for your father. So you will write many, and you have, I'm sure, given so many drawings, so many artworks to your dad when you were a kid. So I want.
still do.
All right, you still do great. So I want Dad to take care of this letter along with this present from Presto.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Yes, thank you so much. Well, we have come to the end of the show. With this, I want to thank both of you for being an exemplary guest here and taking this time to come all the way, especially Eula, and you for dragging you up here. And like I don't know if you've heard, but your dad is he's camera shy. He doesn't like to face the camera, but he took that time and he gathered all his guts to come here for you. So you have to be grateful for that, right? And also congratulations on doing well. And
Thank you, madam.
Tashidele on turning 13, my dear. All right.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes. All right. So thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
And just a word for the show.
Yes.
My personal
Yes.
views. What I realized with this show is that you not only make parents realize that you have to give time to your children, but also the two statements you made that time. You made my daughter also realize, what I'm doing. I mean, not that it's I'm obliged to do, but you also made her realize that that I'm also putting in effort to give time and.
Yes.
Yeah, so
I
that was
agree.
nice. I mean, you're making both the ends meet and then come to a
thank you.
point, both ways. So that way I really appreciate your show.
Les, thank you so much. I'm glad we'll take that very positively and we'll take it as a huge compliment coming from your dad. So thank you so much, both of you.
Thank you.
your kid to explore and experience the world on his own. By being overcaring, you may hamper his growth as well as his budding personality. Allow him to make mistakes and learn from them. Don't always make decisions on his behalf. Let him take decisions from the choices available and live with the consequences of those decisions. After a certain age, a child ought to become independent. But instead of waiting till that moment, it is prudent to start early. In the initial years, you are there to support him and thus any negative consequences of a wrong decision and be corrected easily. Come back next week, and if you'd like to be a part of this show, or if you have any suggestions or feedback, please email us at parenting@bbs.bt. You can also find us on Instagram. Thank you and bye-bye.